I go back after the tours, I'll go take a look around.
Okay.
A couple of them, all the eggs are hatching out right now. A lot of eggs done hatched out all over.
Okay.
And we got the season ain't but a good week away. Alligator season opens up in about a week all over.
I want to eat some of them.
Better go try you some up the road right here. You go by Pier 51 where I'm going to bring them brochures at.
Okay.
Got a little restaurant up the road there.
I swear, if you her, she have a bad.
What else? Probably got somebody legal to get to my back, somebody on one. Oh, what's the one? Premier Landing, overlook the lake.
Okay.
Alligator ready, get to meet from the Gator Farms. Gator Farm catch took you in. And we go to the Saints game, they had some at the Saints game too the other night.
Okay.
And they have some of you probably Saturday night too. Okay, well, but let's go take a look. All right. I start out, I welcome y'all to Vacation Price Walk Tours.
Thank you.
Thomas Bill Yacht, our guide and narrator tour for y'all today there. Tomorrow we'll travel down that today. That takes us back into the Mariport and Man Shack Swamp. See, these swamps all got names, and you got management areas. So you got Mariport Swamp, you got Man Shack. Both of the swamps cover quite a few thousand acres. Now, a lot of land on tour is owned by the company. A lot of land you're going to see that's owned by Vacation Price Swamp Tour. And you ride around, you got to go take a look. And the gators, them, they all over. On the boat now, when I go up and I have to feed the gators, that way you got to watch. So don't drop your phone over the side.
No.
There's over 30 telephones in the value bag.
Look at that one right there.
And then they're looking at me. I said, don't look at me.
There's one right there. See it right there by the roof?
We don't pay for no phone. I'm not
That's one
going
right
to
there. Yeah.
Because they argue me about $1,000 phone. Big old phone, whatever. And she looked, I said, that's right by the 12-foot gator. I said, that's gold. I joked around with her, but she looked like she got all teary-eyed. I said, well, I don't know. Yeah, that's gold. And you see like the gator right here? I can't feed them nothing up front now. Now, once you get a little ways in, I can feed them and do like a lot, but up front here, I got too much trouble with her here. I don't see the one I got trouble with. Now, did you go and eat the bread over there? The bank up in the woods right here?
Yeah.
Well, I would have come in and got him on land right here somewhere. I have to get that shovel so and make him go back in the water and get y'all up the boat.
Wow.
So, he started to rear right here. He's looking, I said, you can't stay there.
Derek, you got your wish.
Man, I got to hear somebody talk
Cajun. You can walk around here. You can stand up, you can walk around here, take your picture like
Okay.
It's just when gators come to the boat, don't reach out there.
Right.
Towards the boat, look straight up at you, don't come straight at you.
Wow.
The thing about gators, look, they see y'all live here. They can see you, they can smell you, they hear you, that don't mean nothing. Sometimes people's looking at the gator, like that lady with the phone. The gator comes to the seat, up to her seat, and is looking at a big thing like that. And he gets looking. At the girl moving like that, the gator's like, we can do this.
Wow.
Yeah, she was trying to film it.
That's the gator circle.
Oh, so that's going on.
Took the phone.
So look, they do see us in here.
Wow.
And when I go on the ramp, they see me doing. I'm not their friend. I'll feed them and everything, but I'm not their friend.
No.
If I make a mistake, they'll eat me in front of you.
Wow.
The little one? See the little one right
Look at the, yeah, see him right here.
I'm age own babies. I'm thinking we're going to see her again. She's one of the big ones I fed earlier.
Little baby there.
Now these young baby ones that y'all see here,
That's the
if
size.
they get a young baby gator, if it's 3 or 4 feet
Look at
long,
another one right
that's
here.
3 or 4 years old. Like the little gator coming up to the left, you know, every little one I
Yeah.
passed up, a little 3-year-old. And that's another one here coming up here. Another little 3-year-old here.
About 3 years old. Oh, that's cool.
So a young gator, you think, okay.
Oh, we threw a marshmallow out there for him.
That's 2, 3, 4 years old. From tip of the nose to tip of the tail. So you see it 3 feet long? That's probably his brother or sister coming up there too.
Oh, he getting that one too.
The little one right there. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, that's where they come.
Oh, they come to my
I started with the marshmallows almost 40 years ago. I'm the one. In the early years of these swamp tours and these boat rides, we did some rides like this in 1982 and 1983 for free. We did some rides for free to see if this was even going to work. Those early years, I tried marshmallows, Oreo cookies, vanilla wafers, popcorn, toasted bread, biscuits.
Oh, they had all the good
I
stuff.
tried a little variety of things, something you could try to feed some of the animals. End up being a marshmallow, end up being the thing.
The marshmallows was the favorite.
In the woods, you got white-tailed deer, wild pig, raccoon, coyote, nutria, muskrat, all the animals.
Nutria.
And I try to feed them as we go along. Now, that's a food
Big
for
rat.
the pigs. I thought this trip here, we might see the pigs up here. Well, I'll raise the best pig. I got the 2 big mama pigs. They're pushing towards the pound farm.
Wow.
And then, between them 2 mama pigs, they had 9 babies. Now, I've only been seeing 4 left. Now, we saw 2 of the baby pig got eaten. Them 2 big gators, Leo and Leo's old lady.
He said Leo.
Leo and Leo's old lady. Y'all, all I wanted to hear was somebody speak like New Orleans, and this guy's doing it.
And a couple of the guys got my face about it. We didn't want to watch the animals and eat it. Now we paid for it. I was going to create a city like this. I said, no, wait, from the pig, yeah. That's what they do. I said, that's the best part of doing. They end up getting on me. Someone said, I'm going to sit down. The pig is there. That's what they do. Whether we eat or not, they will get eaten. And ain't nobody talk about what you. Now you gotta think you got 2 of them just sometimes with people from all over the world. It's one thing to see something on a TV show. There's something else to pull up the suicide the moment.
Right.
And everything. You know, that was the guy got upset, not like the kind of swamp he wanted to see or not. Well, bro, where do you think you at?
This the real
They don't, what's he called? I don't know what he was thinking.
All right, give him another little one.
Wow, somebody stuff get killed and get eaten.
He one of the G versions.
Yeah, well, I don't know where it's going to come from, you know? Stuff get eaten
That's
out
what I
here.
did. Look at that.
And he low and see that same way I started earlier. Bunch of little 3 or 4 movements all over.
I'm about to catch some of the marshmallows. I like marshmallows. Yeah, throw one to me.
Look at the turtle.
The turtle's right there. Turtle. You see turtle? Oh, look at the turtle.
Oh, yeah, look at soft shell.
Turtle. You see it?
Turtle right there. He like a marshmallow too, look. Chop, chop. That's a soft shell. Okay.
Soft shell turtle.
Soft shell turtle.
Oh, a little bigger one right
Put that
here.
turtle out the water right there. You can squeeze your fingers in his back like toasted bread. You can bend the shell and flex. You leave dents in just to grab it. So soft shell, and what his name is, soft shell. They got no protection at all. The gators gobble them up. That turtle go on the bank and the raccoons eat them too. I mean, figure he's soft shell.
Yeah.
They gobble him up. Here, a little 4-year-old here.
4-year-old there.
Now I got baby squirrels come out that box right there. See that little tree out?
Oh, yeah.
There's a little bird in the feeder. I got baby squirrels. Now I had a big alligator one up here this morning. I ate and I forget. See the footprints right there?
Uh-huh.
There's a big alligator one on the bank this morning when I first tripped. He pulled up there. I guess he's still back in there.
Big alligator, huh?
Yeah,
Baby
these are
squirrels.
slides. I see the toenails from there. I see the footprint from here.
Yeah.
But that box, you see, okay. As we go along the tour, you see the little tree house, little boxes and little feeders. That's for squirrel, rabbit, bird. Whoever gonna use it, good luck. Yeah, we get to see them sometime.
Mm-hmm.
These alligators eat good.
Yeah, they eat marshmallows. I want some marshmallows. I like marshmallows, bro. I like marshmallows like that next guy. Yeah, sure. Little baby one. They're coming towards you. They know what this means.
He must be barely 2 years old. He better watch the mother was going to eat it.
Right.
Have to keep that distance. So I'm telling you, the big ones, the low ones. Early was the big alligator did. She grabbed a 7-foot, but she's 11 foot off. She grabbed a 7-foot one.
Wow.
Lucky he got loose. He lucky she let him go. She let him go. She made a bunch of noise. So there is communication, making noises, grumbling sounds, and all that in the water. So they do communicate. And who's the king? Who's the queen today?
Exactly.
And we watch them on the tour all the time. And we watch them mate. Sometimes they swim up and they're exposed. When I see them, oh, that's a male, that's a female. Oh, how can you tell? Sometimes they're swimming and their neck is hanging out in the water. Oh, the guy the other day, my children should be seeing this. What we're going to say, you with discretion advised. That's a male. I said, you don't see that? And that's his equipment. They're not wrong to tell you. The people seen it.
Right.
And there's a turtle up ahead of us still in that log. I didn't see much turtle at all. I only seen 2 turtles today, and then we already seen 2. There's a turtle
I might have to eat some gator today.
jumping out right here, Pop.
That one just jumped out.
Bass right here. Small bass.
You see it?
There's a lot of good fish in here. Big catfish.
A big fish just jumped out right there.
Alligator, goldfish, shootfish.
That's a big turtle over there.
See the turtle on the log? He just jumped off.
What we got straight ahead up there? That's why I was seeing the raccoons earlier. Squirrel, raccoon, I seen the pigs up here the other day.
Alligator right there.
And by the graveyard, I'm a lot of days by the graveyard. I might do a little splash right here too. A little
Oh yeah, I see some raccoons moving back there.
Oh, yeah, I see raccoons back there. Yeah.
It was the squirrels and rabbits and everything else.
That's a family, isn't it?
It's a family of raccoons there. Oh, look at that big. That's a nice sized little gator right there on the bank. See him? See that gator right there?
Look at the alligator. Look at the alligator right there.
Nita said, turn the wheel.
All those raccoons are baby. That's all baby raccoons. Really? And where they was born. They were born in that box. See the little green and black box? They were born in the box right here. I built that a while back and I put that up here. So as we go along, a lot of little tree houses and little boxes. Here come another one here. Let me throw a little bait up here, watch. We'll give this to them raccoons. Now this stuff I mixed up, I got cat food, bird seed, sunflower seed, a little bit of everything for whoever's hungry. And that gator was laying right here. You can see the footprints right here. There y'all go. And they were born in the box. I got a feeder there, box, another feeder. The pig I like to see sometimes come out the back right here. They're probably watching us go by all day long. And there you some nice gators right here.
Wow.
I'm thinking for the female now. These are all males right here. All these gators on the right side of there, that's all males. I've seen them all mate with the females connected. Now, the last couple of weeks, all we've been seeing has been males because the females by the nest protecting the egg and the nest and all. Now, once they got this got exposed on it by the big mama gator and the other nest back here, the other nest by the graveyard, they abandon it, then we start seeing the females again. So this week, every year around into August, you start to see the females again.
See another one?
Another one. And they was in the mud hiding looking to kill something, see?
Uh-huh.
Come see on this side, come take your picture.
There's a lot of them over here.
You all right, sir? Come take your picture, boy. You all right? Ain't no big deal. Look, I'm always gonna feed them right here, watch.
Neither. There's a whole lot of them over here. They're worrying about the raccoons too much.
I think I'm gonna see a bigger one than this. But for right now, what's going on?
Lord, he got off the side.
Lord.
I got a little chicken that
We got a little chicken each other.
Muskrat, chicken, whatever. Hey, watch your hand, boy, if you want it.
Yeah, watch your hand, boy. Watch your hand.
Look at me.
Watch your hand if you want it. Oh, Lord.
They'll take a running start and try to jump you.
Okay. He said, watch out, watch your hand.
Yeah.
Back up, though.
Got nothing for you over here, big boy guy.
Yep. When you set a gator line up, you hang the bait above the water 2-3 feet. I want these 500 alligator. I don't want that little 200 alligator right there. I want this 5. Now you heard the male? You heard him?
He just
You want the biggest one you could get.
growling a little bit. Yeah.
And you should be able to skin some of your own gator. If you can't skin some of your own gator, you shouldn't be going. You should be able to skin that, debone the meat and everything. That's where you're making your money. Just to throw that in the boat with a tag and no money in that. You should be able to sell the toenails and all. Sell the toenail and everything. Teeth, bones.
Try to get it.
Yeah. Come on, how about you? He got something else in him. Is there one right here? He's got something else in him. It ain't from no tour either.
No?
Oh, he ain't gonna get that one either going to the body. Let's try one more over here. And then we're gonna go look for the female right over there. She's bigger than them. Then might get down by the might get down by the cabin and see a bigger one yet. Come on. Alright. Now you see why I told you what they do with the dog and how that goes, huh? Now we're gonna go a little further. I think we'll see a bigger one right down there where the babies come. Here comes another one. I don't know who that is. We'll get a little closer. We'll take a look. The only way I recognize them, you see them spikes on their back and necks, little eyebrows, little dots and lumps. That's what I'm looking at. Now let's go look a little further. We're going in there by the nest where the babies came out. And I think we'll see a big mama one over there. She was over there earlier. My baby's in the water over there. Now she's staying close to them, but that's not necessarily good. Because she might eat some more of them. A lot are dead. When I say babies, you're looking for something the size of this turtle. Maybe a little bigger. Remember I showed you the one in the tank? Me and a couple looked at the one in the tank. Not bigger than what I showed you. Now, it goes by the size of the mama gator. A bigger egg, a bigger baby gonna come out. So the bigger the mama, the bigger the egg, the baby coming out. But some of them coming out that we're looking for right now are no bigger than this toy. So you want to see, okay, see this on the right here? There's 5 or 6 little baby ones on the mud here the other day when I did the tour. No bigger than what I show you right here. There was on the mud right there. I remember one of the little boys in the tour. Is that real? Look how small they are. That can't be real. Look at these. Hey, they're newborn. They just come out. They're not the one but a week old.
Look, a fish right there. I see a fish there.
And I think I see the mama down there already. Let's go down there and go look and see if she got some babies with her.
It's one down under.
And we'll come back to this in a little bit. We'll come back and see the raccoon. I gotta bring up, we're gonna go down by the cabin too. We're gonna take a good look at the graveyard right there. The graveyard back there, we just saw it in the news the other night.
What's up, Green Team? Hope you're enjoying this. Somebody said my nerves is bad.
They're gonna talk about the old villages and old 100-year storms. Old villages in flood, and they're gonna show the graveyard on TV. They do it every year. Last year they showed it 40-50 times on the TV show, talking about 100-year flood, 100-year storm. You got gators all over now, up in the woods, on the bank, all over there. Right now, they're coming up to the left. That's her.
It's a big one.
Yeah, that's a female right here. Watch this one, Bob. Check that one out. There's a big female coming right here. That's just a little bit further down now. She was made with some of the men we saw. Now see that muddy bank on the side here to the left?
Yeah.
I got a big one come out of the top right here too. And that's Honey Bun. This gator right here is a big female. Her name is Honey Bun. That's the Honey Bun gator right here. She's right at 11 feet and she's right at 400 pounds.
Wow. Come on, honey bun.
When I say 11 feet tip to tip, let's say she's 11'5" to 11'7". Every inch of that pays your money. When you stretch them out in the floor to sell them next couple of weeks, the season opens up next week. Now next 2 weeks we'll be selling all of that for cashing them in, skinning them. Now the tour's off limits. Here's my babies here on the tour. The back of my house, I get a gate like this on my back of my house where I got my license. Now we're gonna cash that here. And that'll be $1,000 gator right here. No more. So let's try a little fight with her. Come on, Stewart. Come on, Stewart. Leave the people alone. Come on. See, right here goes to her nest, not hers. Her nest is a little bit further right up here. There's another big gator goes in right through there. There you go. Now you see when you set a line up? You hang the bait above the water 3 feet for a gator like this. And you want to use the spot where they got stumps and logs, you want to set the line up and try to get it, that one to bite. Not me, the chicken, kid. You heard that chopper?
Yep.
2,000 pound crunch. You gotta eat them turtle like potato chips. How about you? Hurry up, Pee, before she sees you. She'll fuck you up. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Not me. Yeah. I told you I'm not their friend. I make a mistake here. Make a movie, they'll eat me in front of you right here.
No, we don't want you to make no mistakes.
Yeah, right. Let's see what else. Let's try one more and I want to go see something.
Okay. Oh.
I'm looking, so what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. This is alligator. See the alligator?
Eating.
Now you see what they're capable of, huh?
Oh yeah.
And there's some people in there, but
Don't
they get bigger
scream.
than
Don't
that.
scream.
What is that right there?
That's a turtle, a big
Turtle.
Oh, they go eat it.
Oh, who's that?
Watch that gator go eat now. The turtles are soft shell.
See the turtle right
Let's try
there?
it out.
The turtle. There's
Let's
a turtle.
put the gator there. Let's go there for the turtle there.
Turtle didn't even see it.
Hurry, hurry.
That's an alligator.
Hurry up.
See the little turtle?
Get a
Watch
turtle
out,
that's
turtle.
called a soft shell.
Oh, he got away
Move,
quick.
move,
He said, man, I ain't gonna play
What
with
do you
you.
got?
There was another one over here to the right that the gator was. Oh, look at a couple of them
Oh.
here. They got some on the right here too, look.
Couple there behind you, babe.
Oh, two? Oh, sure, man. And see, this morning we only saw 2 turtles all day. And then this trip here, we got another out. They make a good soup, that turtle. They'll eat turtle soup. That's the kind of thing
Never had turtle
we sell them in
soup.
the restaurant all the time. And they raise them in farms all the time. Turtles are being raised from soft shell snapping turtle. There's nothing wrong with that. There's thousands, and I didn't answer it.
I tried. I tried.
I know you would.
I tried. You tried, John?
Mommy said she had it before.
I would try it.
Yeah, she said she could eat it.
My mom said
I would
she
try
had it.
turtle soup.
Now I'm looking to see if I don't see no baby. See that little muddy place right there on the left?
Uh-huh.
That little bird spot right there? We had a few of her babies right there. Her nest was back there by that rotten stump. About 30 yards in was her nest in there by that stump. And a couple of babies made it out to right here. The other captain said he saw somebody's log here, 2 of them. And 2 out of 20, we saw 3, 2, so that 5 or 6 that we saw out of 28, and maybe 15 of the eggs that hatched. And the other 5 or 6 got eaten, whatever. And I see a trail here where she come out the woods. You can see when she come out right here. She coming this way too. And I'm looking
Yeah,
to see
come on
baby
right there.
whatever. The company owns the land, see, that's why I can check all of this out. When I pull up, I could, after the door, I could pull up on the bank and get out and go. Nah, I don't want to say that too easy. I was going to say get out and go take a look. You better stay focused. Get up with a machete. Now, I don't plan on shooting nothing, but I get up, I got to go change clothes. You can't go like this. I put some boots on, a little jumpsuit, and you got to stay focused.
Yeah, you do.
I myself was down to the back of my house. And I brought children with before children, grandchildren, all of them, little Ashton, Anthony, and all of them. Yeah, it's all the portable lifestyle in the business out here. And back of my house and all. Look, these are hooks, I should show you. These are hooks from the house right here. That's alligator hook, what you catch a big game like that, you catch that with hooks like this. You hang the bait, and that's a good rope. That's the old parachute for that 1,000-pound test. Hang the bait above the water 2-3 feet. You want that big one to bite and pull it in. Take your hook like a shark. You come in the morning time, shoot the gator, kill it up top of the head, a brain shot to kill it, top of the head a couple shots. You drag it in the boat dead, and you tag it with these tags. These white things here are real alligator tags. The tags we got this year are light green with dark green letter. All these letters and numbers and barcodes, that shows how many gator you could catch from your area. So you got your tags for the area, and you're gonna skin them. You're gonna cut up the head and the feet. That's a $30 alligator foot. You're gonna cut up the head, the feet. You're gonna have the back strap of the skin, the belly skin, the tail strip. You're gonna soak that, all kind of stuff, pressure wash it, cut it, soak it, sell it. That's a $30 gator foot. That's a $5 alligator toe. A little children alligator necklace with an alligator toenail. That's an alligator tooth there, another $5 or $6. So pull all 80 teeth out, all your earring, necklace, keychain, or save a couple of the big feet like this for paperweight. And toenails and all. $30, $40 for the foot. See, that's got to be soaked and cured. Comes out hard as a rock. Same thing with the skin. Now, that's all going to require that license with those tags. That's the only way you're going. See that what's bad about the TV show, if you watch that, Swamp People, it looks like the guys are going down the bayou, setting lines, shooting gator wherever they want. No way, man. You got to have these tags for the spot. They got to be mapped out, how many you're going to get. It's going to cost you thousands of dollars to get the lease out the land, and stuff like that. So a lot of rules with that. You look out on the TV show, they're just going down the bayou, setting line all over. No, you got to get a spot leased out and mapped out and get tags for it. And the September season, there's only 30 days coming up here in a week. The first week of September are going to open up, and you got 30 days. Now the reason about the 30-day season in September, it's after all this laying and hatching of the eggs. So these babies are all on their own already. So that's over with. The gators was all pregnant. She was pregnant back in May. Back April, May, and June, that was she was pregnant. And she made laying eggs all in one when they showed up. And there's a bunch more for there too, just happened to be the one I got to you. So they made laying, and that way by September come around next week, whoever bites the line, that's the one you're going to take. That's been the main thing all the time, so you don't catch a pregnant gator. So the one you're pregnant in May. Come on, Stewart. Yep. Come on, my boy. Come on. I want to see that male go up on the bank over there by the graveyard. I don't know if he followed us or not. And don't be surprised to see something come out of the woods. That's why I give him a little shout out. That's a big gator trail right there. Something good up there. And what's this here? Come on, Stewart. Yep. Come on, my boy. Up. Now I do the same thing by my house. Catch a get of a mouse in the swamp where I'm from, do the same thing. My children, grandchildren, all of them know the fish hunt. Even the 10-year-old, all of them been going with me. They tell us some of the adult, one of the guys that asked them went with, Papa don't set the line, that's how you put the line. You're not going to catch nothing. You should have put them on Mama first today. So he know. And then the look at the guy was arguing with him. And what he does, he pulls out his phone. You see what it's supposed to look like? And then he's got the video. Now this is technology, you got all that right there. He said, let me see what your Papa did. And then the guy was cutting branches. He said, what he did, Lama said, the guy was cutting branches and dropping the branches in the water. He said, you're not supposed to do that either. Because the gator can see that. They know what this swamp looks like. The gator been living there for years. If you can cut branches, reckon. So a lot of little tricks. Now, does it make all the difference in the world? Who knows? You know what I mean? But you know where your money's at. Come on, George. Yes, y'all keep up. We'll go by the graveyard. Come on. You too. We'll bring you by the graveyard too over here. I was scouting an area yesterday, the day off yesterday. I was scouting an area back of the house. A spot I ain't been to in about 4 or 5 years. Went all back there. Had some gators up in there and all. I was scouting all of it out back there. Looking around, I tried fishing a little bit. I didn't catch nothing. I tried fishing a little bit, but mostly what I was doing, looking around scouting to see where I made some money this year. In case I ain't got no tour.
Oh, yeah, sitting outside.
Come on, George. Yep. Come on, my boy. Up. Come on, George. You too, Pee-wee. Come get with it right here. Where the raccoons? Leave them alone. We're gonna throw. Look at them baby raccoons on the bank right here. Now we're gonna throw this food for the pigs. We're gonna try some pig food right here. Come on. Up. Now those raccoons here, and there's a graveyard here. Now remember I told you about the storms in 1915? Oh, now I tell you what, the pigs was just here. They, earlier I threw a bucket of food right here, it's all gone. Bucket of food here, it's gone. Now I know they was here and they didn't eat it. With the food I do that mostly for pigs, them raccoons I could eat it. I got something for them. I got some food for them. But I see all the pig food is gone from just the earlier tour. I just left here at 1:30 with a bunch of food in the land right there in front of the boat. And it's all gone.
And you said the graveyard is from the...
From a storm in 1950. See the sign 1950?
Yeah.
Louisiana got wiped out 100 years ago.
Oh, yeah, a little
in
bug.
1950.
Oh, like a little
A big
black-
hurricane worse
black
than Katrina. Now, you see worse than Katrina because the
black.
states don't know how many people got killed and drowned. And in 1915, there's no rescue coming. And you ain't got no mailbox, no phone, you ain't got none of that.
Yeah.
Don't even know what a hurricane is. The water comes in about 10 feet, wipes out the houses of people. The village of Panera, they never did rebuild. The village of Rudolph, all abandoned. The town of St. Bernard, half of it come back. New Orleans East, Bellchase, man from Coca Tree, Dulac, and Portishead, half of that done rebuilt. Some sides did like in St. Bernard. One side the buyer rebuilt, the other side the buyer didn't. It's always abandoned and it's still for sale. They're like on the beach over there by Biloxi in Bay St. Louis. Go ride the beach over there in Bay St. Louis and Biloxi. And what you see from Hurricane, that was Hurricane Betsy, then later Hurricane Camille wiped them out. And some of the places over there never did rebuild. Somebody told me that the other day, they said we rode through over there to Biloxi and Waveland and Bay St. Louis. They said there's all these steps and stairs where the people didn't finish the house. I said, no, the house was finished. The hurricane wiped it out. Yeah. They thought it like somebody went and didn't finish. No, it was finished and it's gone.
Yeah.
And that was from Hurricane Camille, you remember? With the thing. Now let's try this out. I got some bait for all these critters here. Now I'm gonna take a good look, watch up there to tell where the pigs. Oh yeah, they ate everything up. And they're probably watching us. Yeah, they're probably watching us. Come see, sure. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, watch this now. Y'all better stay by that tree, folks. They tear y'all up. Y'all know the routine. Now I got this for the raccoons here now. Y'all stay by the tree now, boo. Now this stuff I mixed up here, I do just so much early. This is for the pig. Boy, it's good enough to eat. That's molasses, that's raw molasses. Now you mix it like with deer food, pig food, and I had a whole bucket load.
And it's corn.
Yeah, and it's corn, there's old deer corn, just like that I did earlier. And I threw a bunch in the grass right here, and it's every bit is gone. Now they're gonna nibble some of them, but there's no way they'd barely be hurting if they'd ate all of what I threw earlier. There y'all go. Now let's try him out. Come up here, Pop. Let's see what you got. They're gonna give you an idea how big a gator get and what the weight. That's a 200-pound gator right there. Man, you kill up. We've been trying to pull them in the boat.
Yeah.
That's what some people say. Oh, I don't know, Tom. Their belly's not full of air. They're a very solid creature, that.
Raccoon's like, nah, bro.
They're like,
The raccoon's
yeah,
like,
Tom, what is
nah,
that?
bro. Let's get away.
So,
Raccoon's like,
yeah,
no,
he said we out
thank
of here.
you.
Come on, Stewart. Yep. Come on, my boy.
You got
So-
some homies on deck.
So that's all. Look at them watching us. So that's $500-600 right there. Another $300 there. Probably got $3,000 or $4,000 worth of gator right here. Who doing that? Him? Yeah. He see what he did with the tail? It's called posturing. Now he's trying to bully these other ones. He's not gonna look how much bigger they are. So that's something. Look what he do with his tail. It's called
make him look
posturing.
big.
I could do this. I'm the king. I don't think so. He'll come in there and bust you up. So yeah. So and now the pigs. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go down by the cabin and do the rest of the tour. Then when we come back, we're maybe gonna see the pigs eat. Right, I'm gonna save a little bit in case we pull up, because I know they're watching us. All that beta trail is just like this.
It's like
it was
kitty
more than
dids
this
or something?
earlier.
No, they're
It's
not
gone.
kitty dids. Them
And I know
little-
they
see
ate
them-
it. Them little pigs,
them
them 4
bugs?
babies that's left.
Yeah,
The 4 babies that left, they're
Kind of
50,
black,
60 pounds.
look like
grasshopper.
a giant grasshopper, yeah.
And the mama pig, she towards the farm. Shoot, the mama pig, she come there for 15 minutes and clean that out. Okay, now, let's go back to the graveyard for a minute.
Look, you got a bunch of-
1915, September
What?
28th, the hurricane
What is it?
coming in New
Raccoons
Orleans.
coming.
wiped
Oh,
out
they're running,
thousands.
too.
People were dead, floating
They're
all
running.
over the place. And it never
They
did
coming.
rebuild.
They're running fast
The
too.
village was abandoned and never
See
did
little
rebuild.
raccoons coming
And
fast. They're like,
another
oh
family of
snap.
raccoons. I thought that was the pig, but there's another family of
Yeah.
raccoon there.
They're like,
That
oh
three little
shoot, they
babies coming
feeding
with
over
us.
here.
And you
Oh, the
better
other
stick
one's
to
running.
that tree. Yeah, people,
Oh,
you better
snap.
go. You the smart one. You better go
You
up
on the
there.
wrong side, man.
That house, I don't think it. Go ahead.
Look at that one.
Uh-oh.
They're fighting. They're like, you're not from my troop.
That house, I'm gonna have to put it up higher because them gator could still rip it down. The other the babies were trying to got cut it with a chainsaw so the baby could go hide in there. But now you know that gator will go up against the side of the tree and beat his head up on it and bite it. He ain't gonna up the tree. So I'm gonna come with the ladder. Probably put it up with
Yeah, he's hissing.
Yeah, probably put it up with the other one. Yeah, go ahead. What's going on? There you go. Okay, what else now? Yeah, you look up 1950.
Watching you, bro.
New Orleans hurricane, Louisiana storms of 1900. All that's on the website. All that's on the internet now. See, I could do the whole tour of this. I had about a dozen tours this year that I did on this. And what the tour required, about 40 people. Some of them riverboat. In fact, we got one tomorrow. Bishop's gonna do it. And what they request when they pull up with their bus, they say, Tom, my group don't worry about no feeding, no gator. You can throw a few muscles to them, they said, but most of the tour want to do by the graveyard half of the tour, and the other half of the tour do by the cabin. And Lord, I want you to read this, Tom. I got this on my phone. I got this other thing I want you to read. So they got me going about 1915, Julia Brown. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, here, take it. We'll go with it. I'm going to read off their phone stories about Julia Brown, about the village of Farisia, New Orleans hurricane, 1915, Man Shack Swamp, the town of Brudock, the town of Farisia. So a lot of ways you could Google that. And it's all on your phone. I could do the whole tour of this. And the group that's coming tomorrow night, I'm going to have the regular tours, and Bishop's going to do the private. So I did the 2 private ones in the room. It was all about that, about the graveyard, Julia Brown. There was a lady who owned a lot of land back here. Her name is Julia Brown. She's a creepy one. Now, she's the midwife, trachea healer, and she's making moonshine, edible medicinal plant. In those days, that's the style. Now, she'd tell the village people, she said, look, y'all, when I die back here, I'm going dead floating down the bayou with the gators on me and all. When I'm dead, I'm floating, I'm taking y'all with me. All y'all gonna be cursed, we're gonna die, we're gonna float together. She said this all her life. She started in 1875. She died September 28, 1915. That the night the hurricane's coming in and wiping them out. They had a wake with her back here that night before.
Those two are mating. See?
And that the next night
See,
the
those two
hurricane
are
wiped
one
them
on top
out.
of the other.
Like she said, they were all gonna die in blue.
I care more about
Now
the
he lays
bugs.
out. So you look up her name, Julia Brown, 1915, Man Shack Swamp, Vernier Village. All that's been labeled with her about the village, Julia Brown. That's all the story about the whole village right here. And you can cover it on and on for a couple of hours, reading off your phone, off of magazines, off the website, library stuff, researches. There's a lot of stuff on this. And it's all covered about the whole village. The city's in there a good bit. They're talking about the city with the cathedral. They had people that were saved by the cathedral, by the railroad tracks and the train tracks by the river. So that's all a part of the whole story right there. Some of the graves had bells on it, old bells and things and ropes and strings in the ground and all of that. I remember Alice pulled a bunch of them up and I said, leave that in there. I said, then go to the bell.
They put the bells in there because they didn't embalm. So if you woke up, you just pull on the bell and keep ringing it. So that was before they did embalming.
Kind of like the priest.
Yeah, like, hey man, I'm not dead. I was just sleeping.
See the thing when some people say saved by the bell, then when the guy said
that's where it came from, right? Yeah.
That's not a boxing term. That was a great
exactly.
term.
Yep.
And it did bring us. In other words, let's say us right here would have survived the hurricane in 1950. We checking to see if some people's dead that we resuscitated. And when you know something was, I'm no doctor or paramedic, so they hold the iron up and look like he's dead to me. Been laying there all day. He's dead now.
Yeah.
So let's put him in there, bury him in the grave. We run a string and a rope in there in case he comes to. He pull the
They
string,
ring.
ring the bell,
Ding, ding,
and we'll
ding, ding.
back out. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, no, somebody's got to be around. Yeah.
Back then, in these days, in these old days, there's no autopsy or coroner, no doctor. They ain't got none of that. We're trying to check to see a mirror by the mouth, get checked for breathing, put the ear by the horn. I guess he's dead now. He ain't moving through there. I guess he's done. We'll bury him with a string and a rope. Nowadays, it's maybe going to be with the cell phone with a solar panel thing. In case I come to, I can text you.
Exactly.
Hurry up. I can't breathe in here. That's maybe where we at now. With the charger thing on the solar panel with the tombstone, and maybe I called you. You get an email.
Exactly. Email. I'm in the grave. Come get me.
But in the old days, that's all, and that's not just a Louisiana thing either.
Yeah.
All over the world, they have stuff like that going on. With
They did,
tombs and
yeah.
everything.
They gonna need.
Sure, you're right. He does need his own show. That's one of the things that was on my list. I was like, when I come to New Orleans, I just want to hear somebody talking like that, like he's talking. And I got it.
The bird that's a woodpecker. That's a pileated woodpecker.
Oh.
The big fella by the foot tall, big red head.
Oh
I
wow.
read the woodpecker too now, but that one's affiliated. That's a big one. He's a foot tall. Me, I say the woodpecker is affiliated. It's the biggest woodpecker in the world. Now, to be totally correct, you can say, oh, Tom, they got one in South America, in Mexico, that's like 2 inches.
Yeah. Anita's here. Yeah.
For a woodpecker to be a foot tall, that's a big woodpecker. And that's not
I would love to do a meet and greet.
Here's your old cabin. Imagine living like this. Watch them pull in the front. Imagine this here, and you got a hurricane.
Oh yeah, look at a little cabin in there. Is that a little cabin in there? I see it in the city.
Yeah, let's go beach every now and then. We did it. That's okay, yeah. The lake right up ahead, about 2 or 3 miles up there in the lake. Now the bottom you see are these old waterways, and they got a few canals that straightaway cut. Canal that cut through there, that's a man-made canal through that section. But this here up ahead, and where we just come from, that's part of the old bayou system. There's no tributaries of the Mississippi River. So the swamp, that's the whole thing. Natural bayous, that's the natural waterways, and then the canals, that's the man-made waterways. Now I'm gonna pull up by the cabin, we'll take a look at this. You're living in this, and Hurricane Katrina's coming. You got a horse and a mule out front with a carriage, a little cowboy wagon with a few supplies. That was some people say they should have left in the back. First of all, there's nobody to tell you back in them. You ain't got no mailbox or no phone or nothing. And you're living out here with a horse and buggy, a little wagon. The water starts coming up. The horses and mules and stuff start kicking the gate, and chickens start running around crazy. A lot of animals know what's coming sometimes. You watch some of them things with them tsunamis, the volcano, earthquake and stuff, and hurricane and stuff. Some of them things the animal know already. The dog go to barking and all. And all we did with this was straighten this up. All we did was just get the wall back up. We pieced it back together, which originally would have had 18-something, early 19-something. That's the style. And the bathtub is real. You to take your bath right there, outside right there. And when you're in there, you wash your clothes in the same old soapy water.
Yep.
You in your clothes, soapy water. There's not much hot water. What hot water you got? You to put a little kettle or something with a pot belly stove outside, on a fire thing outside. If you dump it on you and your thing, you watch them old cowboy shows, some of them Clint Eastwood shows and them John Wayne movies. They show them doing the hot water with a kettle and the thing and dumping it in the tub. There you go. The water gets lukewarm. I guess that's pretty good right there. And now the rain barrels are plastic. There was a big wooden one there. There was a big wooden cistern. It fell apart. I kept trying to silicone it and glue it and strap on it. It fell apart. I took it apart. So I put a plastic one to show you. You to collect the rainwater off the roof, water off the roof, water out of the bayou. You know, a lot of us down the bayou when I live out in the swamp over there, we still use a lot of water out of the bayou for some stuff. Just to wash the dock of the pier or to wash stuff with, you can pump water out of the bayou. A lot of people got stuff rigged up and like to flush the toilet. Good water for that. You can use water to buy to flush the toilet. A lot of folks who live out in the swamp down there by the dock, you got all of that water coming out of the bayou. It's free. Why not use it? And just to flush the toilet, but yeah. And you can run it through a filter. Nowadays with filters and PVC pipe and all, you can run that through a filter, run that through it. There ain't nothing wrong with that. And now with solar panels and stuff and all, you can rig the way technology is now. You can rig things up fairly cheap. You got them solar panel from Harbor Freight, $200 some. I got that running my house right now, and I bought that $250 windmill. $250 bought me a windmill a year before that. It generated 1,000 watts. That's cool. Now what are you gonna run with that? A couple of lights by the fridge, a light by the stove, a light in the bathroom. When the power's out, it runs a few 12-volt light bulbs. I got two big old strap-on batteries that I run off of it. And that little thing windmill charging it, and then I got the four of them hooked up to the same battery set. So today with the sunlight out, the sun charges them. And then tonight a little breeze come through, a little storm, that charge keep it going. I don't expect to run much with it, but just to run a few light bulbs in the stove, little thing like that, and run that. To keep a few modern things alive like that.
You know what? I don't even know how long the tour is, to be honest with you. Yeah, I haven't seen any snakes yet, no.
Live still old-fashioned like. A couple of light bulbs and not much of nothing, they're happy that way. A lot of folks down the bar got chickens, eggs, chicken fast, eggs, nothing fast.
Not a lot of fish in here, huh?
Well, yeah, they got some fish. I keep seeing some as we go along now. A lot of catfish and crawfish. We saw that bass jump at the very beginning up here. If I knew y'all was into that, I could have set a few lines up with the rest of that bait. We'd catch you something to eat right here.
You got crabs.
No, not crabs. I got crawfish now. They're cooking that fresh water with it. The crab, that's all.
What about snakes?
Well, the snake, that's number one concern. Snake, that's the catfish right there, you see? I caught that or something. So that's 30-pound catfish right there.
Ooh, that's a big
That's a blue cat. And I catch that with a jug line with a big chunk of bait. I caught that with a gator hook. A hook like that.
Your
and I can,
hair was black.
yeah, that was looking good right there. Come a long way there. And that's the other one here. That was back in 06 and 07. Gertrude Green years ago. And then I did some of the other things.
You got the history.
That's the ad goes in the paper here next week. Wanted and needed experience alligator skinner.
Alligator Skinner. Derek, you did your job.
You're hiring yet? See, the thing is, we're going to hire some people to skin gator with us and work in the shop. No, we're going to be able to sell the gator meat to the Superdome for the Saints game. And we ain't got no more Jazz Fest and no Voodoo Fest. And we're looking so forward to that. To make more money to sell. See, last year, nobody caught no gator at all. Or shrimp, crab, or fish.
Right.
To sell to who? Nobody open. So we're just hoping, because they're even with the map, they take it off the heat. But let's hope we keep the people in the dome and the LSU game and the couple of festivals that still have no schedule. And the Gator Festival's still on schedule, so is the Catfish Fest and the Crawfish Fest in October, November. If we keep going like that, we stay good with the masking on our gas and hope we make some money right here. And without that, you ain't gonna be no use to catch them. Who you gonna sell them to? And the overseas market, that's going too. You know, they got from Germany now coming, the Italian guy, the guy from the UK and all. They buy thousands of gator skins every year from us down here. That's $1 million market from overseas. And they can't come now. They're locked up over there too with whatever. How they gonna do with I don't know. So we're gonna see how that plays out.
You're welcome, Juanita.
The one guy emailed us, he said, Tom, If y'all can break them gators down where you can bubble wrap them and FedEx them, now the thing is, he wants us to front it. He's asking for like 4,000 hours worth of gator skin for us to send it over there, and he'll send the money. Now that's
Yeah, that sounds a little wishy-washy.
We've done it before when business is good, when he already bought 10,000 hours worth. Oh, yeah, I can do that. I got 10 grand in the bank from him already. And so and he was down here. He wrote the check over here, so that worked. Now to go right off the blue and send him some of the stuff, I'm thinking what we'll do, we'll probably send maybe 1,000, I can risk $1,000. We'll send him $1,000, and they send the money, you look at the product, and maybe we go back and forth that way. I can risk maybe that. Because what I'm going to do with him anyway, either he giving the money or not. If he don't, well, then we're just going to do the business.
Right.
So I don't know, so it makes it go around like that. Now look at your cypress trees here. That big tree on the left right here, those are all big cypress trees. That is all Louisiana state tree. A cypress tree, you can tell them, they got the roots grow right at the ground, right about the water. We call that the knees of the trees, or the cypress knees. Cypress wood, valuable wood too now. And you got to get licensed to
Cypress
log
is a
that.
very valuable tree.
Being a state tree, you got to have license to log it, how many you log it, you got to mark the trees, a survey, you got to come out and check that. Especially for this, see the sign? That's a wildlife management area. So wildlife management area, they got to be organized with all of that. And get permit license for the state tree like that. Now, I always got leeches on the boat all the time. I had leeches with me all the time. Why, you got me a nurse again? One of y'all's a nurse or a doctor? Here, your live leeches right here. If y'all have
Live leeches.
blood vessel damage, we can use leeches on you right here. But like the old lady Julia Brown, though. See the blood in them? And he's alive. I grabbed a handful by the cabin and everything. I put him in my pocket. I get a jug of water, and I put him in there. So they're alive, ready to go. See the blood? That's blood right here. See, that one's empty. You look at the baby, oh, look at the pink there. So when they drink your blood, the partying that they had, they spit in the skin, it loosen the blood up, and they go to drinking. As they drink your blood, the body fill up like a water balloon. And the doctors use them in hospitals and stuff, blood clot, blood vessel damage. And you know the going price? They're $300 for a big one. Now these are little ones.
Wow.
They're $300, they charge you for one. I'm like, man, I bring my own. Big or little or not, I got $1,000 worth right here.
Wow.
So that's your leeches right there.
Yep,
And that's anybody
anticoagulant.
me. That's all up in the bottom of the boat. These all stumping logs, that's all over up in here.
The anticoagulants, that's why. They put them in there so your blood
You
flows.
got a recipe for leeches?
No, I don't have a recipe for leeches. No, sir. Huh. Yeah, this guy's real informative.
I thought there'd be a little breeze coming through the water, the air will coming through here.
It just flew off. We're gonna fly off again when we get closer.
I know that sun is killing me. And no breeze up there. I thought you had a little breeze coming through. Earlier I pulled up right here. Had a little breeze coming through. This is California. All right, here we go. Looking for the snakes, Bob? There's your different snakes right here. That's the number one concern here.
Where?
That's
I
next.
killed these, watch, let me show you. I killed these in the yard a couple years ago, right there in the yard. The top one here is a water moccasin. Now
Where?
that's a baby one.
Where?
And he kind of faded something.
Oh,
He
right
didn't
there.
shed no
I'm looking
skin.
over here.
And this one's a copperhead. So that's a dead copperhead. See there? I took him out with a stick right there in the yard where y'all was at. In the back of the yard over there. And that's the water moccasin, triangle shaped head. That's a baby. The bottom one's a regular little water snake, little round head. That's the copperhead here. That's number one concern, and not the gator or leeches or mosquito. If the snake's the number one deal. Get out the boat with a machete, a gun, weed eater. You gotta stay focused, cause snake, that number one deal. That bites you in a bad spot, you're done. A snake bite, if you get bitten on the face, or neck, or belly, or back, that's usually not gonna survive that. You get bit like that with somewhere, what are you gonna do with the bite? It turns all black, you gotta cut the chunk. You got some fools you're bit in the face and neck, reaching there picking blackberries and picking pecans and all, and the thing got like that, then you're finished. Then what are you gonna do with that?
Yeah.
That's right there.
No, don't get snake. They get bit like a snake. Don't get bit by a snake,
Now,
guys.
only bad ones, there's only 6 of them that's bad. These 6 right here. The moccasin, the copperhead, the pygmy rattler, the coral snake, and then 2 more big rattlers. We killed rattlesnake down there 8 foot long. I killed some thing like that already out here. Shoot that with the 12 gauge. Thing got a head like that. And there's a bunch of these other ones, mosquito eat, mice and rat eat, big fat mud snake. So these eat a lot of each other's own babies and bug and insect and rat. So there's nothing wrong with these. There's them ones right here, but you gotta watch them.
Can't see
There's the
it.
moccasin here. There's the copperhead, the big rattlesnake, eastern diamondback, and things as big as a coke can.
I see you.
Kill some big foot already.
Wait a minute,
So
I'm
that
trying
we
to
gotta
move
watch that
around.
going concern. You get up, you make your trail. How many times I tell the kids and grandchildren, wife, gang, daughter, I say, well, let me go make a trail, let me go take a look first, give me the gun. Let me go take a weed eat, go take a look first. Okay, y'all can bring the ice chest, we'll set up shop right here. A lot of times you see people ride down here a lot with pallets in the truck. Go get the pallet behind Home Depot and all. So we set up shop where we're going to be pulling up at the boat every day, a couple of pallets there. Old sheet of plywood or something, old piece of construction material. Then we can get up ice chest and we start making a few trails, catching crawfish, frog, deer hunting, duck hunting, catching it. So you make a little trail, you stay focused. You just don't get out and go wander through there, you won't come back out of there. They'll tear you up. You'll be straight back all over. What else? The crawfish. Let's try this out. Let's say we set up shop here, because I've done it before, even where we're at right here. There are little potholes back here, as big as the boat. Low watery holes, no bigger than the boat like this. And let's say we go set 4 nets there, we cross over this side, set 2 net by the grass, 2 net. So we set a dozen net like this out, with bait in the middle. Fish head, chicken pot, blood bait, chop up, whatever. I got license for, maybe then halfway under. Maybe a little deeper with a little thing. Now tie some underneath the bush sometime. And then the crawfish, if they're there, they go on top of the net to get to the bait, like that. So let's say the first net, we got these 2 little bitty ones. You're like, Tom, that's it? I said, well, that's a start. I don't know, they're big enough to eat. There's a couple of them. One that's got 5, got 6 over here, got 6 more here, 2 big ones over here. So we set a feed up, we gotta go check it. We put, oh, there you go. Now, if they could go through these holes, you can't eat none of them anyway. These are number 3 crawfish. These are not even medium number 2s. These are number 3 crawfish right here. And that's a male and a female. Now, she's pregnant right now. On the earlier tour, they were mating right here. I can get to pull them out. Now, she's pregnant. She's going to have an egg in her next 2 weeks or so here. And that's the male. I should have showed you. That's a male. And that's a female. A crawfish, lobster, or shrimp are rigged up with the same equipment. The male crawfish, lobster, shrimp, the male's got 4 peckers. He got 2 peckers on each side of his tail. See, that's his pecker. See them white thing right there, Pop? Mm-hmm. When y'all eat shrimp or lobster, y'all been eating them all your life, and you turn some of them over. And you're going to say, man, I see what the guy's talking about. One of them's got extra legs. No, that's not legs. That's his equipment. That's the peckers. He got 4. I'm going to be confused if you got a pee, which one you going to pull out. See right there, you eat them all over, lobster. You'll get lobster that big in the aquarium, or big jumbo shrimp, or bigger crawfish. You'll turn them over. Oh, there's that 3 right there. And see, he put the juice right there on her. She's got a vacancy where the 4 peckers go and put the juice. Right here on her, and then him right there. And these are babies. These are barely a year old. They're not 2 year old. This one may be 15 months. That's probably a year older little male. And that's in there by the millions. All this old sloppy mud, down here by the millions. And you got to go find them. That last full moon we just said, a lot of them were mating. That will have them going again today. So they'll make 2, 3, 4 days in a row all week long. Then after about a month of that, she develops some egg up underneath the tail. Lobsters are doing the same thing. All through this last week, if you was off the coast of Maine, off the coast of Florida lobster, Maine lobster, or go down to Australia, or they call them yabbies down Australia. See, some of these tours I do, I got people like that from all around the world. Maine lobster fishermen, Florida lobster fishermen, Australia guy catching yabby, and all about here they just closed the season for us because they was mating 2 and laying the eggs down in their country. Australia yabbies, South America, Africa. So some of these tours I do, you got people all over the world, and they confirm and stuff, show me pictures on their phone and stuff, but the traps, the cages, the closing of the season, dates and all. That one, the season just opened back up in the lake right there. Because 2 months ago, jumbo shrimp in Lake Pontchartrain was all mating and laying eggs in the lake right there. And then they closed it. Now it just reopened again. So now they say, oh, they mating again. They'll do sample tests with nets, and they check, oh, they mate, oh yeah, they full of eggs. Oh, they full of baby shrimp. Close the season next week. So, and that way, a lot of that's on your phone now. You keep tracking stuff on your phone and checking who's open, what's closed. Now what? I got the baby gator right here too. I could have brought all kind of stuff. If I knew y'all was into snake, I could have brought y'all some live dead, more dead snake, live stuff, a live baby gator. Me and the little couple there was looking at the gator by the dock earlier. Watch. I wanted to make sure you see. Now see, when I put her in there with that little baby one, I had to watch that she didn't eat him because she was about to. So I hurried up and I fed her. Now she's getting ready to go back into the wild hog. I got her through the Department of Wildlife and Fisheries and I got license for her. That's the only way you can get them. Now, I got her 2 years ago. Remember that one I told you was 4 months in there. When I got her 2 years ago, she was no bigger than this toy. And 7 years ago, the big one I had go on the land that I was showing you over there by the raccoon, 7 years ago, that gator was on the tour like this. 7 years ago, you said, my God, look how big that thing got compared to this. 7 years later, that one I called in the bank as a male. And then the honey bun gator, 15 years ago, was barely 4 foot long. And look how big now. I don't think she's 25 years old yet, the big female. Now, I hurried up, I put a rubber band on her so she don't bite. She'll eat them covers like potato chip, all right? And I want it to stay neat. I don't want to be her friend either. That's why I put this on. That's why I'm only using it for the 2 tours I did today right here, all right? Now, her name is going to be Daisy. We saw Honey Bun. I'm looking for Mr. Maple. I'm looking for Leo, Leo's old lady, Mr. Maple, T-Broad, T-Bro. Her name, when she growing up here, they're going to be Daisy. And that's because of her daisy flower right there. We got tattoos and fingerprints and scars and all kind of whatever. Alligators and crocodiles all around the world also look the same way. Go to Australia, Africa, South America, India, the Philippines. Look at them all, take pictures of them. That's the 3 spikes right here, 3 bumps. Lump here, different weird spikes. Spike here, pointy nose, pointy thing. So all over the world, all got the differences in square lines. Some of them we saw no marking at all. And then the one in the bank, a big old spike thing by the neck, all crunchy looking. And her flower here, that's never going to change. In 10 years, that's going to be big as a bowling ball. And we're going to see her on the tour, going to be recognizable. Let's say she's in the water and the belly all muddy. I can't see the belly. I see that 1 black dot. I see them 3 black dots right here. That's what I'm going to be seeing. And the things on top of the nose, a couple of little triangles here on top of the nose. Oh, Tom, how can you tell? Well, now I've been watching it for years, same thing back at my house. And y'all feel I saw. What if she go and land with the raccoon? The raccoons would have ate her already. They'd have ripped her legs off her like hot dogs. They would have got, oh yeah, I thought the baby raccoon was cuter. They would have ripped her wide open and ate the You just saw them in action there, you feel I saw. So she can't fight them. Now at 4 years old, or 4 foot long, and some of them we see in there, 4 years old, 4 foot long, they're back like a turtle.
It's gentle? Nah, it's not gentle.
But 4 or 5 years old, that's what they set up shop.
They'll snap your finger too.
2 or 3 years old, they still get gobbled up. You see, I saw. And look at the flower. See the belly looking like little things. It's a baby. At 4 years old, that way they like a turtle shell right here. And you couldn't stab with a knife at 4 or 5 years old. That gonna get thick and tough. Right now, little baby thing, she's on the water.
Benita, she just looking at it. She like, I'm not touching that.
A bald eagle, great blue heron, great egret. Some of them birds, they spear through, but the beak is like a knife. You feel us soft, see it like a balloon. And look up flowers. It's like a tattoo with the 5 or 6 dots.
This guy's so informative. He's so informative. He's excited about it. You can tell he's excited about it.
That will be recognized.
Hey.
What's the biggest alligator you caught?
Me, my personal best is 11.9 and right at 600 pounds. About as long as honey bun, but twice that width. Big, I caught that by myself. I skinned it by myself, and I say that was a 2,000 alligator. And I made a lot of my own stuff like that gator. I saved some to eat. I saved some of the teeth and some of the jawbone. So I did a lot of my work. If I'd have got with a jeweler, I could have quadrupled that price. If I'd have got with a jewelry shop and big 14 karat gold stuff, sterling, silver stuff and all, I could have, some people go that route, okay. This stuff I showed you right here, like the alligator foot right here. And that's the little toe there, that's Mardi Gras necklaces and beads from Hobby Lobby, from Michael's, Hobby Lobby. That's what I use, usually cheapy stuff. I could buy at the store for $40, $50 and make a bunch of earring necklace and keychain. Now let's say I sold a bunch of the cheapy earrings with the teeth or the toes like this. And them cheapy earring, the little metal is so cheap it turned the ear green. So I can't wear them cheapy earring. Well no, we gotta do sterling, we gotta go to a jeweler, get sterling silver, 14 karat gold. Now you done tripled up the price. And some people go diamond studded. Told them, now you going to some serious money now. And then the jeweler would say, Tom, I'll go ahead with you. When you got them in the gift shop on consignment. Now the items sell $120. We would get each a $60. I got the important piece. I put it together. He supplied the silver and the gold. And we put so that now you're getting some serious money there. Now he's gonna want to copy them license tags in his shop when he's working on you. You got some serious money and rules there. Also, you see the bird right here, the great egret. That bird there would kill this gator right here. The bird right there, and that's a baby bird, and it's a female. That's a baby great egret. It's a female, and she would kill this gator right here, right there. She see that beak on her? She stabbed this gator with that beak, go right through her like a knife. Stab this gator, let's give it 4 minutes. She stabbed this gator in 4 minutes, 15 or 20 times. Her beak, that bird, their beak, go clean through her, 5 or 6 times clean through, and kill it. Then she pulled the guts out and leave the rest dead in the ground. And then here comes the raccoon, here comes the other animal, and the bird right there. Now the alligator, now that gator ought to go eat her. They try this out. Oh, dog. The bird's like, man, what's this? That's sure or something. But yeah, so everything got its turn. Everything, everywhere, everybody, they got their turn. And we see them on tours all the time. They're not hard to tell the people. Most everything I use on my tour that I talk about and say is what I'm seeing on the ride. With the stuff getting, we see it, people filming it, video it, questioning it, and we see.
You said the bird named Karen.
Information. I've been in this a long time. I got the most tours in the state. 19,000 tours.
Woo.
And right at about 37, 30 years. I'm going to come up with this. We tried all kind of stuff for free. Boat ride, 80s, 90s. We got wiped out in 92 by Andrew, sunk all the boat, wiped everything out in Andrew. And then Katrina wiped us out. This virus got us wiped out. We already sold a boat to pay bills, sold 2 bus. I would have rather the hurricane like Katrina sunk all of our boats and wiped us out like Katrina. I'd rather go back to that than go through this virus thing. Because let's see, I could pump the boats out and fix the building or pump the building, and then next month I could get 50 people a boat ride all through and make my money and pay myself back and get my stuff back up. Not this. That's what I was telling you all about the things. If we go back to the mask and the shot, and I already got all my shots, the mask, the testing. I did another test over there the other day. Beep, beep, beep. Got all my cards like everybody. And who we gonna sell to? That's what I say. Last year, do you see these crawfish here? These are not even number 2s. Last year, right before July 4th, I caught 300 pounds of big jumbo #1 crawfish. I mean some jumbo #1 stuff. And no way to sell it. I end up trading, watching this one. I ended up trading $200 worth of crawfish at the Boost Mobile thing to pay my $70 Boost Mobile bill. I had a bunch of crawfish in the truck on ice, big jumbo crab back of my pickup truck. I'm pulling up our Boost, hard spot to fall, mass 6 feet apart, and I got my little slip of paper for $70, my phone number on it. And then the guys in front of me, what y'all got in the truck? I probably got crawfish, big jumbo stuff, nice ones. I bought it big, biggest I caught in the water, nice stuff. How much you got? I got about $200 worth. What's your bill? I said $70. I said, I tell you what, I'll give you my stuff, you pay my bill, you can have them. All of them. He said, hold my spot in line, let me go take a look. I said, that way it's going. He goes looking back to the truck, and I just, I go, come see that, drew a little crowd. They're looking, oh shit, yeah, check it out. He come back, how much you? I said, $70 here. And he goes back in his spot. I said, I'm gonna wait for you outside. When you come out, I'll be on your way right there. And when I heard him tell his buddy, make sure you don't leave. That's the trip. I said, I ain't going nowhere, Poppy got me blocked in. And I could see the other guys with him looking, you know, they all look. I said, no, we cool, bro, no, whatever. If he wouldn't have bought him and did the deal with me right there, you know what I was going to do? I was going to go in Homer, that's in Homer, Louisiana, that's down south here about an hour here from my. I was going to stop at the red light and hold crawfish out the windows and blow in the horn. That was going to be my sales strategy. I was going to hold crawfish out the window and blow the horn to people looking. That was going to be my sales pitch. I was going to do what you got to do. I would have got pulled over. Somebody would have said, how many of you, how much? I've been $3 a pound, $3 a pound. Let me see if they're all like that. Yeah, they big. But the dude made the deal with me right there, we swung it right there. And then a week later, I caught some more, and I'm thinking, oh, I ride around looking, but I had somebody showed up and bought some anyway. So that's, yeah, otherwise, What were you going to do with them?
Right.
Walmart could have took that to the restaurant, right in the back of the restaurant, and sold that right quick. But the restaurant wasn't even open. My favorite place wasn't even open.
Yeah, we gotta get better.
And that's how I've been going. That's how I've been going right here. That's how we open, man. You know, I don't agree with all the stuff either. But
Everybody's moving out of the sunshine now. Everybody's moving out of the sun.
Look at the same kid. You can't go to the gym without the test in the shop team or whatever.
This guy got a lot of information, y'all.
So we gotta agree with something. I mean, you gotta stay in business. The lifestyle gotta continue. Hopefully, maybe when you go with that.
How old were you when you started doing the tour?
Oh, when I was about, I don't know, 26, 27.
And when did you skin your first alligator?
Oh, no, boy, I skipped my first gate at 9, 10 years old.
Really?
Now in there watching, like the youngest right there, I'd have them with me in the shop. I'd have her in the shop with me on my lap like you got right there. She'd go, oh, Papa, there's a big one. You gonna do this one? Yeah, come see what. Give me the knife right here. So look, our families all grew up like this. Now, it's been our lifestyle all my life. I've been like this, shrimping, fishing, deer. Look, the children like she does, like they are right there. On the shrimp boat, with a big shrimp, 35-foot Lafitte skiff, used to go hide in the front with the little blanket while they're driving the boat out to the lake to go get to the spot. Wake me up when y'all putting the net in. Wake us up when they pull it. So when they pull it, they used to pull us up with the blanket. We used to have a big quilt underneath the boat, 4 or 5 of me, my cousin, my nephew, brother, and they pull the thing out like that. And then we'd be waking up, what, we there? So we put the nets in. And then we put the nets in and to picking up the shrimp net, it's one of the most exciting Cajun things in the world. When you dump out the shrimp net, squids and shrimp and fish and crabs and oysters, all kind of stuff in the net, dumping them out. Now you're gonna separate them all out. What they were telling us, make sure y'all grab the big ones, just grab the big ones, and they go in that other basket. The big ones, the big shrimp, they're easy to grab out the power. They got a power shrimp, literally a power shrimp like that. You grab the big whiskers. As kids, you ain't gonna touch them. You grab them by the whiskers like strings, like shoestrings, and they go in a big basket like that. And then they would tell us, y'all do all the big ones, and y'all can split that amongst, y'all gonna split that price. Now usually, we got 40 pounds of them big ones, $3 a pound at the time, and 4 of us would split that. That's cool though.
Yeah,
then we drinking, we doing the sandwiches, bologna sandwich, pie, meat, dinner, sausage. There's the pig.
They were the pig.
They got a pig. Where the pig? I didn't see him. Where they at?
It's off to the right.
Off to the right. I don't see him. Where? They're gone now? Oh, he was right in that area. We just missed him. Pig, you better be quiet. Oh, there, look, there they go. They got a wild pigs right there. There they go.
Big one.
Big one right there.
Oh my God.
They're running. They're getting out of here. They're like, bro, nah, we don't want that. They're like, here comes the boat. Let's move. Shh. Wild pigs are back.
Oh boy, just like y'all just gonna have to watch me eat.
Yeah. They scared the raccoons away. They're a little skittish. Want to run, but they want to eat too. Oh, let's go. They're like, get out. They're like, get out of here.
There goes another alligator.
And pigs.
They ran. They're like, that's it. That's enough for us.
See another one? Papa, watch.
They got out of here.
Did they getting down?
And they had some brown ones. And look at they all getting black. There was a couple of brown ones, a few yellow and white brown stripes. But them gators gonna eat some more of them. The gator right there will bite one in half. He's rolling the fire with him. And I don't see the 2 big ones. The mama, I'm telling you, that big. The mama, that big around. A while back when I pulled up here, she was laying. And they were trying to nurse, and she was kicking. She kicked one so hard, like they set them in the body right here.
Wow.
They got teeth that they would be our nurse, and she dried up. And she was all hanging like that. And some people, what could you do? No, you can't see that. They got teeth. She beyond nurse and the minimum milk in there, but they still bite, you know. And back, she kicking more. And look at what there was, 6 of them we ended up seeing?
Yeah.
6 total, because there was 4 of them. We've been seeing 4 regular, and there are 9 of them. Now, I won't just say is that really the same one. That's some of the ones I've been seeing, but it could be a total another family, whatever. But and that's just right eating size right there for put that in the rotisserie by the game and tailgate. Put that in the rotisserie. And I like my crackling too, live, your crackling.
Skin, yep.
And if you know about that, you throw them in hot water, you scald them water, and you shave them. And then you do them crackling. Oh man, I could do myself with that right now. And then that plate, bacon is bacon. That's some good eating right there. And you know, pigs in Louisiana, you ain't got no season and no limit. You shoot all the pig you want. Now watch. You need big game license, hunter orange, got to wear the orange hat, and you can't be shooting by the road or no private property. See that private here, you know, but there's no limit or rule on gator or on pig. Shoot all the pig you want. You can't be shooting by the road, and you gotta, but there ain't no season open and closed. Now you gotta have the big game license.
All season for big.
What's the smallest boat you came out here with?
Oh, a people come with a people. A people give like 10, 12 foot long. Let's paddle that. And like I say, them gators bigger than that boat. And you gotta stay focused, but you can't. Sometimes you go, no, he come to get it. Turn around. Let me go back on the bank right a little bit. Yeah. So you gotta, and back of house is the same way. So you gotta stay focused. You gotta know what not to do.
Keep your head on a swivel.
Now look at the little deer over here now.
Yeah.
That little baby deer.
Baby deer, where? Can't see him.
I wish that grass one there we could. Now he's not gonna go eat by the pigs. The pigs will kill him. A little baby deer, they're looking beyond the spot.
I don't see him.
We saw a deer this morning earlier too, way back there where I pulled over at. You can't go by the pigs will kill the deer eating. Them pigs. Right there what you saw. They're stomping and kill and ram and bite. A pig, that's a mean thing here. Even that little, when you shoot that and don't kill it, you get out the tree stand, you better stay focused with a knife and a machete. You better reload the gun. And that was, some people make a mistake with the bow on it. They shoot that with the bow, with the bow and
Yeah.
and then you're coming through there, they got the big, you shoot that with the razor tip. They got the broadhead.
How big you let the pigs get before you?
Like the big mama, that's about the biggest I would shoot and try to eat. You got some pigs 4 or 500 pounds. The big male thing that was big, over 200 pounds, they start getting musky. They start getting,
Gamey.
you're going to throw a lot of it. You're going to use a lot of it for gator bait, shark bait, crawfish bait. You're going to use a lot of it for bait. Not only, some of the meat, it gets too fatty and tissue and bloody. You got that and bleed that. When you first kill them, I should tell you all that. You bleed that. You got that and bleed that. First thing, so when they get on the bank, I'm coming in my big old knife, and we're going to guard it right there on the spot. Now, if it's a hunting spot, like we're going to be hunting this the rest of the year, I got to maybe get them and go down a little ways. Not where I'm going to be up. I plan to hunt this all year if I was going to be there. So you got to bring them, or do them in the bayou right there. Come up with, I could go, just all I do for a living. We pull them in the water, right? They said we got down the favorite spot right here. Another one got him up here, it was scary thing. Come by the edge of the water, okay, trip that over the water right here. And we hang them in the water right here. And got him a little, let go in the water, let the gator come down the water right here. A little tree up the side and the water. And I rinse them with the volume water. I got all open, I rinse with the little thing. Rinse them with volume water. If we do that, we got a sack of ice in the boat. A bag of ice in the bag still. You do the bag of ice in the cabin and close it up with the bag of ice, keep that cool, that meat in there. Well, I got all kind of tricks, but this is all part of it. After you lose hunting that, you got a bag of ice, couple bags of ice. So you gotta
Keep it cool. That's smart. That's smart. Yeah.
Idea, same thing. Now see here, you're in Louisiana, it's hot. Winter time, you got in the middle of December. It's
gonna be hot in the winter, yeah.
65, 70, and the animals hot. So you got to cool it. You can't go without no ice down here, even in the winter. Got to have ice. Some of y'all up north, Illinois, Minnesota, you got ice store. Well, you see the people do them ice store, they hunt them northern states, Alaska, Canada, Minnesota, South Dakota, North Dakota. You see them do the deal, the pig, and they pack the belly with ice with snow. They pack that with snow and close that, put that back in the four-wheeler, back in the snowmobile, and the day. That's all. I watch all them shows to see all that like below zero and them guys. So I watch all them show up though with all of that. I'm never gonna go there. I mean, that's the only way I know about that place.
Yeah.
I see the little TV show and all. That's all I watch. I'm not much into all them other boom boom shows and all of that. I like the Survivor show with Man Grill. Naked and Afraid. I see the people come up. Yeah, I did the food. I'm like, oh,
You ever see that show Cooking with Greens?
This guy.
Greens.
This guy said, you ever seen that show Cooking with Greens?
I cook raccoons every year too. Mustard green and raccoon with some rice, some powdered brown rice. Now raccoons, the only thing good to them is the back legs. I don't bother with the rest of it. The
My
back
brother-in-law
legs of
funny.
raccoon, that's the hind quarters, that's the best part. Some of the front legs, they don't eat much of that anyway. And they got muskland and
Musklands, oh.
Muskland and gland. They two of them to get out the front legs, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. I do the two back legs, I cut them by the hind quarter, and I like to debone it. I'll debone all that, put that in spaghetti sauce. When it's all clean.
Ah, raccoon spaghetti sauce.
And smother that down right there.
This boat then went through right here. This boat right here.
Down with a little fire. Cook that all day, put that on at lunchtime, come eat at 5, 6 o'clock. Very good stuff. I like my beaver, rabbit.
Beaver and rabbit.
Boy, that's big here, man. The oldest had a big back as the captain coming. They cooked that for back his house. The leg was too big to go in a slow cooker. So we cut some of the bone and trimmed it so it was fit in the thing. So then we
I thought I talked to like this dude talked the whole time, but he is so entertaining.
Yeah, Lucy, that's good. Make a few beers and good stuff. I like my game meat, man. I like my mom. I like the game flavor. Some meat you buy in the store now, there's no flavor to it all no more. Then what I mean?
We're in, I don't know the name of the town we're in.
Pork chop. I'm like, there's no more flavor left to some meat. I like my game. I like the flavor to the meat. Yeah. You buy some of the stuff in the store.
Look like we about to come back in, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this.
All of that out. See, you got me for the rest of the year right there. You know, not to eat every day now, but once or twice a week. There's something going on. You do your sausage and all like that with your little grinder thing. My little hand grinder was better than electric one. I got that with the weak nut. What a deal with the little. I reached up a little different with the corner, but that was better than electric one. The electric one keep getting jam and the thing, the smelling, the wires and there, whatever. Nah, I do it. I get that away. I use that metal one. The one with the thing, but they would like it on. That thing got heat in it. Oh, yeah. That thing a cut. And you clean your plates and you clean that. Well, that was how they did with the pig.
If you guys happen to do this tour, make sure you ask for Captain Tom. Captain Tom is thorough.
One guy saw him, but we didn't get a picture. Then we got pictures. We got the way we count them. If you don't get a picture, I'm not gonna count it. Then we got pictures. We see them good.
That's a fish down there. It's a pike. There's a pike right here, John. Pike. Oh, it just went. A pike fish. Pike fish. You know, with the long nose. There's right there. It's right there. Can you see it still? Pike, yeah. They have pike in here, right? I think I see a pike.
Not a pike, that's called a garfish.
A gar. That's right. Yeah, that was a needle nose. That was a needle nose. It was about like that. Yeah. Look at little. Is that little? Look at little. See a little turtle? Yeah, a little turtle right there, a little soft shell turtle. Good job. Yeah. Very informative.
And you thought I was joking about the pig when I first threw the bait. That's what I could have threw, but we did go with them right there.
Yeah.
I'll go take a look around. I seen a little bit of trash too. I see the bottle in one spot, another little can thing floating, so I cleaned that up too. And I got a little boom. Oh, see the boom just closed. See the PVC pipe right there? Okay.
Oh yeah.
While we was going, the water just changed direction. And see, now the water's gonna come in. And the water come in. See that PVC pipe, any trash coming up the road? They're gonna catch all the trash right there.
Oh,
Tomorrow
yeah,
morning.
what's going on?
tomorrow morning before I do the tours, I'll bring the little boat over here with the garbage bag.
And clean the trash
Whatever
up.
trash come in, I can get up before I go on the tour. That way you didn't see too much of the tour trash.
Yeah, it was
And-
clean.
Yeah, me and the guy cleaned all of that up.
Where the tip jar?
Yeah, about
Right
a
there.
Look, I even got a Venmo, I think. My granddaughter
Oh,
used
you
to
thought-
Venmo with the phone, because
That's
I didn't know
smart.
that.
That's
I didn't know
smart.
Them
that.
all smart, man, because everybody didn't carry cash.
Them girls can type fast as I could talk. And they put all that in there.
Excellent. Good job.
Thank you.
A lot of them don't carry no money, it's all in the machine.
Right.
Yeah. Good shit. How you like the pigs, a pot? Looking good.
We're gonna definitely ask for Captain Tom.
You do some grilled gator for lunch?
Thank you.
They do, sometimes we're doing by the window right here.
Uh-huh.
See, when we got good business, we were doing by the window, hot dog, burgers, gator, and jambalaya and all.
Uh-huh.
That's some shit, thank you. But now, ain't not enough people. We ain't had 50 people all day. The early trip, but I had 12. This morning I had 10. Just now we had another 10, so 30, 35 people all day.
Yeah.
Usually, you got 35 people 3 times in a row, all
Sitting
three
in there.
boats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
got captains for all 3. We got 5 boats, only got 3 captains left. We only
Wow.
got 3 secretaries left and 3 captains left.
Yeah.
We had 27 of us working before the pandemic thing.
Mm.
7, 8 captains,
Wow.
8, 10 secretary, workers, groundskeeper,
Yeah.
grass. A while back I was cutting grass, doing tours, feeding the critter, build the thing.
Cleaning up.
Yeah,
Cleaning up,
sunrise
you doing
to
all the
sunset.
jobs.
Bro, how many tours you think they got?
Yeah.
Duh. Now I just come on today. I'm gonna do probably 4 or 5 days this time.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else? So I got the tours tomorrow too. Probably got each of 10, 20 people who try tomorrow.
Right.
They're good
Well,
shots.
enjoy it, Captain Tom.
Yeah,
It was
you're
really
right.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you so
And
much.
my gal, look, what you got for me?
Gator Patrol. It's called. I think this place is called Cajun Pride Swamp Tours.
There you go,
Right?
Bob.
Yeah. Yep.
Captain Tom.
Captain Tom. Make sure you get him.
We saw the thing just now, 5 or 6 of them.
But that was awesome, y'all. That was awesome, man. Fun. So hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't know what we're doing. We're gonna go home and cook dinner tonight. So we will be cooking tonight. So yeah. Love you guys, man. So you guys went. Look, he deserved a good tip. He got a good tip. That was good. That was good. I'm glad it wasn't hotter. I wouldn't be able to take it if it was hotter. It was actually really good. So we'll see you guys a little later. We're gonna go home. We're gonna go to the grocery store, pick up some food, make some stuff. I think we're gonna make our not so dirty rice recipe and put some shrimp because everyone, there's some people here that are allergic to shrimp. Some shrimp and maybe some chicken on kebabs. So we have it separate and put it on the grill. So I think that's what we have for dinner tonight. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. We're gonna be having dinner and the whole family's gonna be cooking. So we'll see you then. See you later. Have a